All right, evening everybody. Just a quick audio test from me before we start. And here we go. Sunday evening, Paul Plays Computer Games. Thank you very much for joining me. I turned the audio down on the game. Let me just turn that back up. There you go. Right. Yes, good evening. Thank you very much for joining me. This is part 2 of basically Paul plays a computer game and decides to live stream it. Thank you very much to everybody for joining me. Matt's here, John's here, Polly's here, Albert's here. Excellent. Albert missed part 1. So what happened last time? So this is Shadowrun, the computer game. It is available right now for free on the Epic Game Store, part of a trilogy. This is the first one, set in the Shadowrun universe, which is in the future, combining magic and modern tech stuff. We created a character last time. This is my character. Where's my character? This is my character. So I'm a female troll called Sharptooth, and I am a rigger. So I basically have a jack in my head, and I have robots that I can control. And the story is Dead Man Switch, one of my former, not teammates, but somebody who I'd done runs with in the past, has been killed, and he had a chip installed in his body that when he died, I think he was called Sam, when he died, it basically alerted me. I got a message, and Sam wants me to find the person who killed him. So we went to the morgue, and we found his body, and we did some investigation there, and then we went to a place in town, which is where we are. Yeah, so here's our current objectives. We went to a place in Seattle. We teamed up with somebody else temporarily, and we did some stuff, and we found where the body was being held, and basically it's led us to the Seamstresses Union, which Matt has pointed out to me last time, is where the prostitutes are. A seamstress in the world of Shadowrun is a prostitute. So here we go, we're at the Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. So yeah, it's Sunday night. I've just done some stuff today. Just finished watching the Grand Prix. Let us know in the chat what you've been doing this weekend, and if you've played any board games, let us know what you've been playing. Right, I can't remember who it is we're here to speak to, but I'm sure we'll find that out along the way. Here we go, Coyote. So Sam, from the night of the murder, there was a bar tab receipt, and Coyote served Sam. Right, okay. Now, the graphics are going to be better this time. Not that you're going to see them on the stream, but I turned on anti-aliasing because it was turned off earlier on. Right, okay, so here we are. Now, who's this? This is Cherry Bomb. Let's go and speak to Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonise "save me" and "take me" in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Trolls are used to sneers from beauties like this, but she smiles sweetly when she sees you. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Not really going to say that. I can probably get anything I want. Yeah, we'll say the bottom one. She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. A shaman with a name like Coyote. Yeah, possibly. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman. Shaman or shaman? I don't know. We'll say shaman. Who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her. But I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Oh yeah, Albert, that's the big thing. There is somebody in town, serial killer, doing murders, called the Ripper. and they're taking body parts out of people. And it's the Ripper that got Sam. And I think they took Sam's kidney. I think so. So yeah, Sam was killed by this person called the Ripper. And we did have some information. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think that maybe they were right-handed. I can't remember. But they're using surgical tools. And surgical tools in this world are not used that much because it's all laser cutting. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead, or worse. The Ripper is out there and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting for freaking from you. What? I don't know what that means. PH freaking D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ogimans. Okay? And how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. There are faster ways a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. Okay, so she's studying. She's studying neuroprosthetics. Oh, a PH freaking D. Right, as in PhD. Right, okay. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Who's the Universal Brotherhood? I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood... Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard. Armoured in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestryan give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. Yeah. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Have you realised I don't have my water? I may need to go and get... Yeah, I've got an empty cup of tea there and an empty Innocent Energize. Right, yeah, I'll have to go and get some water at some point. Sorry, I got interrupted. Yeah, I'll say boyfriend find religion. Something like that. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? I'll say, do I look like a cop? She flutters her eyelashes. No, baby, you look like someone who knows the shadows. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I'll say I have a few questions. Ask away. Right, so off we go. Lots of talking to do. Yeah, I'd forgotten that I was going to be doing lots of talking. Right, tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Shane, old boyfriend, he used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around to try and recruit me. I don't need that Drake. Sam Watts. She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him though. No, that was Coyote shift. Right. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Okay, gutter punks have to stick together. That's me. Right, now, people with a speech bubble over them, you can speak to them. So we're going to talk to Eric, who looks like a troll as well. Eric Mersman. Hey, lady, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? Okay, so clothing. How much money do we have? 1,290 new yen. So we can buy this stuff. I don't know what I want to spend my money on. So, okay, so some of these grant extra abilities. This one gives extra hit points. I mean, I don't know what armour we've actually got at the moment. Possibly not much. Secure Decker clothing. Basic clothing for the Shadowrunning Decker. Gives 1 armour. Let's have a look at what we've got already. This is me. Where's my equipment? Equipment. Outfit. Basic secure rigger clothing. So I've already got 1 armour. Right, okay. Yeah, we need a better one of these because this is only Class C and I'm allowed to have Class B. And we've got a data jack. Yeah, okay. So I don't think we want to buy any equipment just yet. Let's wander into the back. Right, anybody else to talk to? Yes, this person, Jin Parks and Mr. Cluey. Okay, this is cool. All the people are talking to each other. Let's talk Wyvern Tooth Ale. Wyvern's Tooth Ale. Let's speak to Jin. Jin Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanour reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you know your way around. Need something? Weapons? Matrix tech? Matrix tech? Okay, show me what you got. So again, not really understanding the game. I don't know. Ah, drones. They're still Class C. That's a bit rubbish. 800. I don't want to spend 800 on a Class C. So yeah, I don't know what I should be buying. I have 2 medkits. Oh, this repairs my drone. That could be useful. Yeah, let's buy a simple drone repair kit. There you go. What else? Weapons. So I've currently got an AK-97. I think that's probably all right. Damage 10, long range, capacity 24. I don't think you buy bullets for these things. Yeah, okay, so we'll just buy that. We'll buy a simple drone repair kit. Okay, and oh, it seems we've got a stash as well. Okay, that's cool. Right, so this is just somebody who sells stuff. Let's go and speak to Mr. Cluey. Cluvet? Can we just walk in anyway? Let's talk to him. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome, please behave yourself. Funny place for the architect to put a wall? Don't know why that's funny, but we'll say will do. Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here. Yeah, we'll say I was a friend. I'll say looking into the death. I won't say I was a friend of Sam's, just in case. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There is a sharpness in Cluvet's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. Oh, getting tired already. I won't be too long tonight. I need another early night. But I just wanted to do this because I enjoy the game and I wanted to do a bit of content this weekend. I'll say the top one. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Okay, Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Keep those eyes and ears open. Always do. Right, okay, so we're going into the VIP room, where it seems we were just allowed in. And we have Dancing Girl, we have people to speak to, that's Mrs. Kubota. We have Noog, and we have Johnny Clean. Let's speak to Johnny Clean. Is it a reference to Chris Cluway? I don't know who Chris Cluway is, so it might be. Oh, it's a giant wall in front of the door, says John. Okay, thank you. There are quite a few references in the game. Okay, now John, have you installed the game and started playing it again like you said you would? Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but he's wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Okay. So who's that guy? Why are we speaking to a janitor? So let's speak to Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem to be fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. There's a lot of trolls in this world. Mutter, I told you. It's not like that at all, Mutter. Bring me proof and you shall have it, Mutter. I am honoured, your majesty. Mutter, that was why I said to use mustard instead of catsup. Mutter, forgive me, Jean, I was a fool, Mutter. He looked you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Okay, so it's somebody to buy stuff from, but this is all shaman stuff, I guess, which we are not. No, so we don't need any of that. Let's go and speak to Mrs. Kubota. We need to find Coyote. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanour says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. Good evening. My, but aren't you a big, powerful troll? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses' Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? Let's see the bottom one. So, Car, and why should I help you? Jake sent me? Oh, Jake was the guy that I teamed up with. Yes. Oh, Chris Kluwe was a punter for the Minnesota Vikings and a nerd and a gamer. Okay, right, thank you. So that's cool that he's in a game. I don't know. I think it was Jake that sent me. Yeah, I think previously was Jake. I'm glad to hear that Jake Armitage is alive. Again, he lives an interesting life. Very well. If Jake sent you to me, I will help you. Right choice. What do you want to know? Did you see Sam? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Kluwe, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Okay, so yeah, Jake escorted him out, yeah. Why is this place called the Seamstresses' Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. Okay. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses' Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. Right, can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. Because she is in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. Okay, right. So we can head upstairs. Oh, there we go. Right, let's have a look at this. Mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. We don't have decking 2. If we did, we could have hacked the panel. Let's have a look at spending some XP. Do we have any XP to spend? No. Right, okay, that's a shame. If we had decking 2, we could have hacked it. Where's my decking skill? There. 0. Oh no, we're not a decker, we're a rigger. That's it, right. I got confused between decking and rigging. Board game designer, but most notable as the kicker for the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, he was a board game designer as well. Sacked for his outspoken views on single-sex marriage. Oh, it's a shame. Right, so yeah, we're not a decker, we're not a hacker, we're a rigger. Different thing. Right, let's have a look in here. Okay, can we get in here? I mean, it's allowing us in. Whether this is the right room or not, it's letting us in. But there's nothing to do here. There's nothing to look at. Okay? Yeah, this isn't one of those games where you have to just keep clicking randomly. Everything for you to interact with has got icons on it, which is good. I like games easy like this. I'm in it for the story and playing it and enjoying it, which is why I'm playing on easy. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Okay, let's just have a look at stuff first. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline, done in a stylized silhouette. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Okay, so let's have a look at the first paper. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Let's read the diary entry first. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter dreck keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I tried to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union. But he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled direct like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year, got my bartending license, got this apartment and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me, more than his involvement with the cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life altogether. Together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Okay, so that's the diary entry. Let's inspect the receipt. A receipt for a Browning Max Power pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Okay. Flip to a different page. Second page. Handwritten poem on it. Let's read the diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better about our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights, I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Let's read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Okay. I don't know if this is relevant, but it's nice setting the scene. So we've got a receipt and an old photograph. Let's look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has "Shadow" scrawled on it. A COD receipt for a special order, £5 of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Okay. And the fourth paper, a receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination of 342436. Somebody remember that, 342436. Okay, so let's put the diary back down and let's, now we can, right. Oh, we don't need to remember the code because it's there. That's nice. The safe beeps cheerfully in response and the door comes open. Beep, 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 beep. Item picked up, a Fischetti frag grenade. Is that it? Okay. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on screen, password. Without the password, the only other button on screen is a password recovery option. We don't have decking 3, so let's do password recovery. Right, 3 security questions to reset password. Your first childhood pet. Okay, this is probably in the diary, isn't it? Let's have a look. First childhood hurt. Let's have a look again around at this stuff. Okay, was there something in the diary? The snake. Yes. Well remembered. You're a bit more awake than I am. Yeah, she was photographed with a snake. So, password recovery. Shadow, wasn't it? Was it called Shadow? I think it was called Shadow. Your favourite musical act? I don't know any of these. Right, okay. Let's go and read again, because I don't remember. None of that is ringing any bell whatsoever. Okay, and the receipt was Browning Max Power pistol. Right, okay, so a different page, second paper. The poem was nothing. That's nothing. Third paper. So the picture, young girl, caramel skin and dark brown hair with shadow. Okay. And the receipt, £5 of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium. It's not telling me what she likes. Chicago poster on the wall. Yeah, so there's a welcome to Chicago. That's the only clue we've got. So, password recovery, Shadow the snake. No, none of the concrete dreams. Maria Mercurial, the element. No. Maybe there's a clue somewhere else. I don't want to guess because it might lock us out. Unless there is something that visually we haven't seen, but I'm not seeing anything. Let me go out and see if I can speak to somebody. There's nowhere else to go, is there? There was nothing in here. No, there was nothing in here. That's locked. We can't get in there because we don't have the right skill. So let's go downstairs and speak to people and see if they've got any information about her. Right, here we go. Do you know Coyote's favourite band? Starfire Records so loud you can hear them down here. Okay, and childhood pet? Coyote's real name is Gina. That's the most personal information I have. Okay. We'll say this stuff now. I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take trash out to the dumpster. That reminds me, got to put the bins out tonight. Maury's Meat Emporium. Her face twists in disgust. No, I am a vegetarian. And do we know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Okay, right. So, I think we now have the information. Let's head back up. So, password recovery, Shadow, and Starfire. What is your name of your hometown? So that's got to be Chicago. Answer stored. Yes, your password has been reset to Nukupadista. Never write it down. Writing it down. Totally writing it down. Okay, so we're in. We gained 3 karma. So let's look at the calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for a date at Pike Place Market during 30 minutes. So we could go there and meet Paco and say, sorry, she's not turned up. Contacts, yeah. No comlink number. Right, no, that's not very useful at all. Access history. Quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, right. So, new objective, speak with Miss Kubota again. And I think I mentioned this last time. I don't mind the fact that it's a very linear game. Because, you know, if the story's nice, that's fine with me. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambate kudasai. Good luck. Okay, so I'm learning some Japanese, I guess, while I'm here. Right, I am just going to head downstairs and, well, no, I'm going to head into the other room. I'm just going to get myself a glass of water as this loads the next bit. I will be back in a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh. Right, back. So where are we? You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for this. Probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Okay, off we go. So, we have to find Paco. Where is he? Where is he? Well, there's somebody here. That's Patrick. Can we get up there? No, we can't get up there. Let's speak to Patrick. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Ma'am, you're a beautiful troll, but you could be so much more. I'll say, that sounds great, tell me more. Wonderful, the Universal Brotherhood is a family encompassing all metahuman sexes and sexualities. We all strive to be the very best we can to live more fulfilled, happy and productive lives and to support each other in doing so. The first step is to simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrian will be speaking about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow. And the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. It's interesting because the new version of Shadowrun role-playing game came out last year, I think. Last year or the year before. And it's actually called The Sixth World. So I don't know why, I don't know what The Sixth World is. I mean, it's the 6th edition of the role-playing game. Yeah. Who knows? He smiles and turns back to the crowd. Okay, so that was it. But here is where the Brotherhood is, which is where Paco is. So yeah, it's not surprising that he's here. Okay, let's have a look around. Oh, John's got to go. Thank you, John, for popping in. He's making Sunday dinner. We had leftover pizza. Right, who's this? Paco. There he is. He's got a baseball bat. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. He's probably looking for Coyote. I'll say, are you Paco? Yeah, it might be. Who the hell are you? So we've got some karma to spend. I'm Sharptooth. I'm looking for Coyote. I need to ask her some questions. I'm the one who's going to pretend you have better manners. Relax, we're on the same team. I'm Sharktooth. I was just at the union. You'll go for, well, say the middle one. And I need you to tell me why you think that's my problem. I'm not her boss. Find her yourself. She's missed 2 shifts. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Oh, Mr. Delilah, right. Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. Or a place called Moray's Meat Market. I think the fixer one. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute, Drek. I know where she went. Damn. Why couldn't she wait? Damn it. So tell me where she went. The Royal Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job. I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her, there's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? We'll ask about the zebra meat. Zebra meat, what? Look, that shop's just down the block if you want to check it out. But I'm going to the Royale with or without your help. What's it going to be? Yeah, we'll say the bottom one. Of course I know my way around a fight. Stevie J better be ready for a world of hurt. Paco curls his hand into a fist. Now, let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. Yeah, but I kind of want to go to the meat factory first. So he did say it was around here, I think, the meat factory. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm looking for a little thing to click on. And there isn't one. Yeah, this is a very much can't do anything else. Oh, no, there is. There's somebody. Here we go. Maury's Meat Emporium. There is. It is here. This is Manny. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. I guess that's his son. Manny, as soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. I'll say, everything cool here. Yeah, everything's swell. Manny continues to stare daggers in Paco's direction. The name's Manny. Now, what do you want? Let's talk about the receipt. Ah, we've got zebra meat. I'll look it up. Yeah, got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. Why would anybody want to buy zebra meat? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. Right, and she was looking at hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. So why was she researching hellhounds? Maybe Stevie J's got some hellhounds she needed a way past? Oh, Drake, that's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Oh, there we go. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. And if she never picked it up... Right. Let's say, what's the problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? Okay. What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our new yen. My dad stood up to them, and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do dreck about that, even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. Right. Do we have any more questions? I don't think we do. Let's get going. Right. Okay, so we're off to Stevie J's. Oh. Oh, something else has happened here. This looks like another Ripper murder. Officer Landers. New objective optional. Learn more about the Pike Place murder. Right, so there's lots of side quests that you can do in this. I'm a bit of a completionist, so I like to pretty much do as much as I can, get as much of the story as I can. As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening, god damn it. I don't think it is. Let's hope not. No, no, it's not her, thank God. Look, let's not hang out here for too long, all right? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over at the victim again. It's too bad. Whatever happened here, I'm not going to let anything like this happen to Coyote. Okay, let's speak to Officer Landers. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. Ah, Dresden was the guy at the morgue in part 1. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. So we don't have security etiquette, so we could say, I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. And who might you be? It's all right, officer. She's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed scepticism. Okay then, make it quick. Right, so we can look at the body. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. Right. Oh, we can talk to an elf that's just stood there watching for no reason. Officer Aguirre and Dresden. Speak to Dresden. So, what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him, our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. That's the strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. Yet, she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. What about the bite marks on her arm? Ah, completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Okay. So the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery, Dresden laughs. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko caught. The victim. Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving for work when it happened. Okay, magic. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Let's speak to this elf who's just stood there watching suspiciously. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, full-matched jacket and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? The elf giggles, a strange high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend the coroner. Suspicious. And he runs off, because everybody runs around. Right, let's speak to Aguirre. Officer Aguirre. The plain-clothed Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's working for the dead one, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you. I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? Let's talk about him and McCluskey. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Ooh. Plenty, if you ask McCluskey. But the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Not much really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Yeah, I'll say you've lost me. He sighs. Look, you pay me off, I slip you any new information we get on the Ripper case. Get it? 1,000 new yen. Yeah, we can't afford 1,000. It's 300? It might be useful. Can we afford 300? Oh, I don't know. Because just from the looks of this, 100 is not going to get me anything. Because that doesn't have the 100 next to it. This has the 300 next to it, which looks like he's going to accept it. So we'll say that one. There you go. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent. I'll start an account for you. We get any useful new leads on the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now, I'd better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. Matt saying spend 300. Yep, I did. Karma gained 1. Right, so we can actually spend some karma. Can we speak to Dresden again? Ah, did you notice a particularly ugly looking elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Yes. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinders facility it'll be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure. Oh dear. But that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Let's talk about Sergeant Aguirre. He chuckles. Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'd take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week. Okay, I think we are good to go. We are good to go. Right. Now let's just have a look at our objectives. So, optional, find Maury's Meat Emporium, we did that, and learn more about the Pike Place murder, we did that. So the only one we've got left to do is this, but we do have 7 karma to spend. What are we going to spend it on? This is the thing. Because I don't think I'm going to go for better drone control. In fact, I can't go for better drone control until my intelligence has gone. We could up our skill with ranged weapons. Yeah, I really don't know what I want. I mean, 7 sounds a lot, but it's actually not much because to increase your skill to a number costs that amount. So we could increase our intelligence to 4, which would cost 4. Or we could, like, you know, multi-class. I could go into the decking. I quite like that. I might go into the decking. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to save the game because I don't want to find that I've completely messed it up. Why won't it let me save? It's not letting me save the game. Save game. So create new save. Okay, so we've saved the game. I'm now going to spend my karma, and I am going to, like cross-class. So although I'm a rigger, I'm going to spend some of my karma on decking, which is like computer hacking and other stuff. Where's it gone? Because it also uses intelligence. So I've got decking and, used in decking or rigging. So we've got decking. And there's the rigging. Right, so decking 1 means we can equip a Sony CTY 360. Whatever that is. Let's do that. 2 is increases your chance to hit by 10% when used. Yeah. And then ESP control increases the power of the Decker's expert systems programs in the Matrix. Don't know. We should go for drone accuracy. Why can't we have 3? Because we've only got 2 karma. Okay, so that'll do. I've spent some. Hit points recovered when using a med kit. Do we need that? Sure. Let's have that one. Do we want dodge? Yeah, let's maybe have 1 in dodge. There you go. I've spent 7 karma. Right, cool. So, let's close that down. And where are we going? See, there's a big arrow pointing that way. But which way is that? I want to buy some BTL. Better than life? Ah, junkie. Somebody else we can speak to. Hey lady, you have any extra new yen? Just need some sucrazoom from the shack over there. Have 10. Nutrasoy cakes will fill you up for longer. Yeah, let's be generous. There you go. I lost 10. But, you know. There you go. Just give somebody 10 new yen. Anything down here? No? Oh! There. Ah, here's the Royale. Right, okay, so it's all on the same map. So we just gave that guy some money. I don't know if that's going to help us at all. Yeah, do I want to look around here first? I think we have looked around here. Let's just have another look around here again. I don't think there is anything... Oh, yeah, there's a guy over here. Frank. Let's go and speak to Frank. The orc before you wears the standard stuffer shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. So I'll take it you knew the victim. Thanks. Sorry, we're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The orc wipes some tears away with a dirty napkin. Yeah, we were pretty close as co-workers go. Blind Lucy and I worked here at the shack for 3 years together. Started on the very same day. Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face. But she got new eyes about a year ago. Ah, new eyes. Right, okay, so... No, she wouldn't talk much about it. Just called it her stroke of good luck. Guess that luck ran out. Did she have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with a boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason. Wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. That all seemed to die down for a while though. I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack, but no. Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on my way home, but we got some last-minute customers. Okay. You wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation? I can say, in my own way, why? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly. Wore it every day, said her mum gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the 7th world awakens. I just thought if I could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. Okay, yeah, let's try. So, recover Lucy's necklace from the Pike... Let's go back. Let's do these side quests. And you can see from the dialogue choices that I've got the option of being like a mercenary and asking for money or being a nice person. Sam was an alcoholic, says Matt. So maybe he got a replacement liver. Yes. That's it. So it's somebody who's getting replacement body parts and then somebody is taking the replacements. Now a repo man, what does repo man mean? Are they getting them on like loan or something? Ah, quickness 4. So if we had quickness 4, we could have got the necklace without anybody seeing it. We don't have quickness 4. Let's catch the attention of the nearby officer. I need to say the victim's necklace. It may help in my investigation. Yeah, there we go. Because we befriended him. Cool. Right. Okay. So yeah, multiple ways of achieving various things. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Matt, for joining in, because you're spotting things that I wouldn't think of. There you go, Frank. So the repo men repossess items that aren't fully paid for and the buyer has missed payments. Yeah, could be that. Hey, we got a karma. And we've done that objective. Okay, sorted. Right, so I think we're now going in to the Royale. The Royale Apartments. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's a few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings were damaged and tagged. The smell of old, rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything's better than this. The Better Than Life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royal Apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. What time is it? Coming up for 10 o'clock. I'll play this bit, and then that'll probably be it for tonight. The Royal Apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. Paco trails off. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but, well, these BTL guys pay to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. So, objective is to keep Paco alive. A tweaker, whatever a tweaker is. Psst, hey you, that's me. The woman scratches herself like a cat at a couch leg. Please, can you spare some new yen? I don't know. I'll say the bottom one. Yes, I just need another BTL to get through the day. Something pretty, something soft. Okay, yeah, let's say that one. Yes, no, hell, what do you want me to say? I'll tell you anything, everything, please. She drops to her knees, pleading. I think she's too far gone. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. You should leave this place if you can. Yeah. But that doesn't make sense. The BTLs are here. I just need something. Okay, so. Whether there was anything to get out of her or not, I don't know, but we didn't get it. A sad old man. Let's speak to a sad old man. Like a lazy pigeon, he watches you approach. You're not from round here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Yeah, everything in this body has gone to rust, set my eyes and ears. Bit of a commotion upstairs earlier. Stevie's men are twitchy. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually is at this time of day. Nope, a couple of Stevie's men came round asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Right, Stevie's, he's on the top floor. Fancies him the king around here. Sounds like Coyote's run went sideways on her. Hey old man, you know how to get upstairs? You've been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. Oh, I don't really want to threaten him, but we have 4 strength. So, let's do it. Hold on now, that ain't necessary. I can get you into the stairwell, but you better not tell anyone it was me. Okay, there you go. We weren't going to beat him up. But I'm sure there were other ways in there. Let's just have a wander around. Riker, stop your pleading. Your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker, no, he's my son. Get your ass back in your squat before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. Ah, you pig. Give Zipper back now, or you'll bleed on me. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. Oh God, no, please no. So, okay. So this must be other ways to get upstairs. But I'm going to wander around. An elevator gleams at the end of the hallway, out of place amongst the filth. But yeah, we've got a stairwell. Let's just say this. Okay, yeah. So that's another elevator that would go up. Can we get in here? Yeah, it's letting us in. Okay, BTL junkies twitch in the throes of their sordid dreams, at least as long as the creds are good. So, here's Riker. Haven't seen you before, lady. Looking to go somewhere special? I need to get to the top floor. Nobody goes up there without Stevie J's say so. You best stay here and have some fun. No, we'll say intelligence. We'll do that. I'm a businessman. What you got? I'm here to wreck Stevie J's shit. It's going to happen, so I can add you to my to-do list. Or you can step aside, and when the smoke clears, you run this BTL shop. There you go. So we've got a passcode for the elevator, even though we didn't need it. So yeah. Definitely multiple ways to get upstairs. But I think we'll go up here. I missed a search. Oh, where? Where did I miss a search? In there? There's some guy in there. There's there. Okay. Item added jazz. Whatever jazz is. Oh, did we miss that? Yeah, there's something there. You access the computer. So we don't have decking, but recording studio? Ah, we have decking 2. Download the BTL currently being recorded. There we go. Let's reboot the studio software. Who's that? Tickler. Shut it, Zipper. We're almost done. As for you, leave or I'll put you under the knife. Okay. So we've accidentally started a fight with... Who have we started a fight with? Riker? I think so. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I did there, but I think I messed up the computer controls and... Oops. So left of the old man there was something. Okay, I'll go back there later. But right now... Yeah, so... I need to remember how to do this bit. I need to turn my thingy on. And then it switches to the drone. Yeah, who is it we're fighting? I'm not sure who we're fighting. Because I'm not seeing any enemies. So maybe I'll just... Is there anything out here? Yeah, there, Tickler. Let's shoot Tickler in the back. Right, Tickler is now dead. Is that it? Is that the end of the combat? I think it is. Yeah, okay, so I messed that up. But here's Zipper. We gained a karma. Yeah, there we go. So we've saved the old man's, saved the man's son. Right, okay. Yeah, we'll say the top one. Right, so his dad is... So we messed up the thing with Riker, but that's okay. So the man is probably in here. Yeah. I saved just some from those thugs across the hall. Yeah. Okay, done. Right, so that's that little sub-quest done. Let's just check the objectives, make sure there's nothing else. No, there isn't. We've got 2 karma points, but I probably don't need to spend them. Okay, so let's go and look by the old man. Riker isn't an enemy. Yeah, thank you. So you're saying left of the old man, there was a search point. There. The wall is crumbling here. Through a hole, you can see a rickety stairwell leading up, but it seems that it can only be accessed through the locked apartment next door. Yeah, but the door's open. So we don't need to send our drone through the hole. I mean, we could. Your drone fits through the hole, snakes to the right and back around from the inside. But we can actually go inside because it's somebody's apartment. Yeah, okay. Once we go upstairs, I'm not leaving until I find Coyote or I'm dead. Yep, let's do this. Okay, I guess there's going to be a fight upstairs. The penthouse suite. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time. Classic even. But now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Right, off we go. Let's save Coyote. 3 karma gained. Objective completed, get to the top floor. So we have 5 karma to spend. Do we want to spend that on anything? I think I might save it. What does this do? +1 dodge on the drone. No, I think I'm going to save it for now. Because, yeah, I don't know what to spend it on. Oh, we're in combat already. Right, okay. So Paco's going to go to here. Okay, so it's me. I will turn my drone on. And then I'm activating the drone. Drone is going to go to here. And then the drone's going to go to here. Okay, and then me, I'm going to go to here. Okay. And then Paco. Right, so the enemies aren't really moving at this stage. Let's go here. The floor is quiet, save for the loud humming of fluorescent lights. It seems like you have the drop on Stevie J and his men. So Paco only had 1 movement. That's interesting. And I've only got 1 because I'm controlling the drone with my other one. Right, so Paco's got 2. Are we going to sneak up behind and bash this guy in the head? I think so. Bash. 6 damage. Can we bash him again? Let's bash him again. Bash. Right, and the drone. Line of sight blocked. So we need to get the drone in. If we put the drone in here. And then shoot there. Okay, he's running away. Can I get him? No, I can't get him. Let's go here. Okay, back to Paco. Well, let's come back to Paco later. Let's do me first. Or my drone anyway. Got him. Shot him in the back. And then the drone is going to go maybe here. Right, and then Paco is going to go here. And then maybe here. Oh! Right, that'd be a hellhound then. Now, we have the meat, don't we? Is that this? Ah, no, this is cyberware. Where's the stuff? Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's in like mission items or something. Yeah, here we go. I thought we'd bought the zebra meat. There, zebra meat, there. So the zebra meat is presumably for the hellhounds. Okay, let's go here. Right, so Krund is there. But I kind of want to wait. Don't want to rush in just yet because we've got the hellhounds potentially. I guess we can't get in there. No. Right, and where's my drone going to go? So the drone's going to go here. Okay, so my drone is on fire. Right. So can we use... Shove the zebra meat through the bars. There you go. The room beyond the bars is a stinking jumble of burned flesh and dog flop. An enormous hellhound, its fur streaked with whip marks, growls low. The eyes of a second hellhound burn menacingly in the corner. Yes. So we don't want to open the door, do we? I don't think we want to open the door. No, we don't want to open the door. Right, but that's them sorted. Paco is full on hit points. So I think we will send Paco in here. What does this 2 mean? It takes 2 movement points to get there? Yeah. Okay, now my drone is wounded. And we do have a way of healing it. Oh, there's somebody else in here as well. Thistle. But I think we're going to have to move in. And then shoot Crund. Yeah. Oh dear, what's going on? Oh, there's 3 of them. A raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. It's from Stevie J. You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? Who are you? Don't you want to know who I am? Okay, right. So it's me. I got 1 action point. And I could heal my drone, but I don't know, is my drone that badly wounded? I'm not sure. But I can't hit any of these from here. Oh, that's because I've got the wrong weapon equipped. There we go, AK-97, 92%. Let's go with that. And can we can do a, no, burst fire? No, aimed shot, that's what we want to do. There you go, 10 damage. Right, so Paco is going to go to here and hit that one. Okay, and again. Oh, so close to being down. So we're going to have to shoot it and then yeah, line of sight is blocked. I guess we want to move here. Oh dear. Oh dear. My drone's getting an absolute beating. So we are going to have to use my drone health thingy, which was where? Now, how do I use it? Don't actually know how I use it. No. Is it in here? Is it in Combat 2? Consumables. Yeah. Okay, so it's already here. Okay, so it's just there. Guess I've got to be next to it. Don't know what I'm selecting here. I'm clicking it, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know. So that's spells and stuff. Oh, mark target. Cost 1 action point, but it makes them easier to hit. Okay. Yeah, so I did that. Standard drone repair kit, and it's gone on there. Not enough AP. Yeah, maybe because I'm not next to it. So I think we're going to have to, yeah, move here. Okay, and then Paco is wounded, but we're going to have to do something. Now this big guy is, he's already wounded, so let's, oh, I missed. Let's hit him again. There you go. And then my Doberman drone is really badly wounded, but there you go, crit, got it. And on this one, or do we now move away? I think we'll move away. But this might mean Paco gets shot. Oh, I missed. That was lucky. Yeah, that was lucky. Couple of misses. Right, so is this going to work now? Yes. There you go. 17 hit points healed on my drone. I still not restored it to full. So Paco is going to hit this one in the face with a baseball bat. And again. Oh, he's got loads of hit points, this one. And then my drone comes out and will shoot this one. Okay. Oh, crit on Paco. Yeah, he's badly wounded now, so I need to get in there myself. Oh, that's actually Stevie J. Right, shoot the other guy first. Ooh, burst fire. Let's do that. Oh, I can't. It won't let me, not enough AP. Okay, so burst fire costs 2. Okay. There you go, that's that done. So Paco is actually going to go over here, I think, and hide. Yeah, let's get Paco out of the way. And then it's me. Shoot that one. Yes. And then Stevie J. Okay. There you go, got this sorted. Yeah, Paco's just going to head in here. And then Paco will skip. And we'll use my drone. 1 hit. 2 hits. Still not enough. Paco's done. He's healing himself. Shoot Stevie, others might give up. Yes. Well, I've got rid of all the others first. Oh, I missed. Paco's not going to do anything. My drone is going to shoot. 15 damage. Done. And with the bloody gargle, Stevie J is no more. Okay, it's still... Let's bring Paco into here. Hopefully you heal up to full at the end of a combat. Oh no, there's still a neutral turn. So we're still going. There's stuff to pick up. Stevie J's passcodes. Probably shouldn't send these out too much more. I do want to see what's in there. Okay. So we can go in and have a look and then run out if we need to. But yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything in here. And then there's maybe this. And this just looks like an elevator going back up. Is it the Hellhounds? Maybe that was another way up. What are we going to do with these passcodes? I mean, there's a room here that we can't get into. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything to click on. Let's send Paco back. Maybe there's something I missed, because there's nothing here. And there's a door through there. Okay, so maybe we need to go up through there. They're probably being held beyond the hellhounds. Yeah, that's probably what it is. We probably need to open the door. Which we can do. And now we can get through because the hellhounds are now... Okay. There you go. We need to go in. Something is going on the inside. Aha! There's Alex. We've found Coyote. Oh! Aha! Excellent. Coyote killed him. Nice. And everything's healed. Whew. Right. So we have found Coyote. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Right now I'm the lady who's saving your ass. I can see that and I appreciate that. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No, Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first, a stash of gems. Delilah, I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is strong still, but her body's beginning to shake. Coyote, you need medical attention. Forget the job, let's get out of it. Or Paco, help her get back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you. There you go, let's do that. Optional, find Stevie's stash. Okay, we can talk to... No, nobody. So the drone is still a bit damaged. But we have an optional objective to find Stevie's stash. Now, we did find his access codes. I don't know what we do with those access codes. But there is now a door here that we couldn't open before. There you go. Anything in here? Oh, stuff to search. Maybe we'll find 10 gold pieces. Money clip full of new yen and a med kit. Right, nice. Old junk. And some loose new yen is... Right, okay, so some money. We're still in combat mode. It is still moving as if it's combat. So... Aha! Serrano. Tasty hellhound. It's eating my thing. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes, and now we're out of combat mode. Okay, is this what we need the code for? Yeah, you find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. Okay, right. Oh, and now we can get down the other elevator. Deliver the stones to Mr. Delilah. Return to the Seamstress Union. Yes, all sorts of objectives. Return to the Union. This is where we're going to end it for tonight. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamstresses Union. Heads raise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. And there we go. So that is the end of part 2 of my Shadowrun Returns coverage. I will be continuing to play this at some point, but here's a very sneak preview of stuff that's coming this week. So tomorrow is a bank holiday in the UK, but I will be working because I've got lots to do. I don't think there'll be any coverage tomorrow. I have some rulebook work to do. And I also have a blind test of a rulebook that I'm working on, Tokyo Tsukiji Market. So there's a blind playtest of that going on tomorrow. But I will have some reviews for you. So this week I'm planning to do 4 videos. I have a review of Vindication. That should be due this week, but I have to write it, plan it, film it, and everything else. A review of Ora et Labora. That should be this week as well. I have my monthly video log, which will probably be nearer the end of the week. And then on Friday, I have a 3-player game of Hamburg. 2 friends are coming round here, and we're actually going to do a 3-player playthrough of Hamburg. Yeah, playing a game in person. So yeah, that's the content that's coming up this week. But I'm also going to be continuing my Frostpunk series. So I'm going to be putting Shadowrun Returns on hold for a bit. I might play it one evening if I get a chance, but I'm going to go back to doing Frostpunk. So it's going to be 4 o'clock each day is the plan. I'll be continuing to play it because I think I'm about halfway through, and I'm hopefully that this week I'll be able to get that finished. So yeah, very sneak preview of what's coming up for the channel this week. But for now, that's the end for today, and that's the end for a very long week. I'm going to head to bed, hopefully get some sleep, and I will see some of you in live streams later on this week. As mentioned at the start, no, I didn't even mention it, but yeah. A lot of the work that I'm doing is purely funded through the Patreon campaign. So a number of you watching this live are Patreon supporters of mine. Thank you very much. It is your support that makes all of these videos possible. If you are not a Patreon supporter and you are in a position to be able to support me and help keep the channel going, yeah, please check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/gaming rules if you are watching this either live or if you're watching this afterwards. Let me know. Other than that, I will say good night for now. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.